Hello, welcome to another video of current trends in hypertension. This is part 6. We're going to talk about 10 common myths about high blood pressure. I'm Dr. Mohammed Tinawi. You can find more about my background in the description below. Let's get started. Myth number 1, I can control high blood pressure without taking medications. So non-pharmacological measures, and please go to one of my previous videos in this series. We talk about low salt diet, weight loss, exercise, avoiding too much alcohol, that is high in fruits and vegetables. That can probably reduce blood pressure by 10 points. So if your blood pressure is really high, way above target, or if there is an emergency, there's kidney damage, there is heart failure, then you really have to take medications. Non-pharmacological measures are not going to be enough, although very, very needed for everyone, but they're not going to be enough. Myth number 2, I will not take blood pressure medications because I don't want to get used to them. This I hear a lot. Blood pressure medications are not addictive, they're not habit forming. Actually, if you don't take blood pressure medications, eventually many people will have malignant hypertension when blood pressure is really out of control. You can have blood pressure 180 over 120 or higher, and you can have end organ damage, meaning kidney damage, heart damage, strokes, etc. Myth number 3, it is normal for blood pressure to go up with age, so I don't need to get treated for it. It is true that systolic blood pressure goes up with age, but we still need to treat it. We have so many studies proving that treating high blood pressure at any age is useful. So this is well established, and this myth is also wrong. This is why we call it a myth. Myth number 4, high blood pressure runs in my family, so it is genetic and does not require treatment. Yes, it is true that high blood pressure runs in families, but you still have to treat it. Just because something may be genetic in nature doesn't mean that it does not require treatment. Myth number 5, I know that salt is bad for my blood pressure, so I'm going to use sea salt instead. Salt is sodium chloride. So for the body, sodium chloride is sodium chloride, whether it comes from regular table salt, sea salt, or kosher salt. So save your money. Myth number 6, I do not need medications for high blood pressure because I feel fine. Now this you hear a lot. People start taking blood pressure medications and they may feel worse for a while because their brain is not used to lower blood pressure. So the truth is, high blood pressure is known as the silent killer. It is not wise to wait until end organ damage sets in. You don't want to wait until you are feeling something. You are feeling symptoms of kidney failure, heart failure, stroke, vision problems to start treatment. This would be very unwise. Myth number 7, my blood pressure is now controlled with medication, so I can just stop them. The truth is, your blood pressure is controlled because you are taking medications. If you stop them suddenly, then you're going to have a quick rebound in blood pressure. Blood pressure is going to be very high or back to where you started. Only your physician can taper them slowly and can decide if some of your blood pressure medications can be taken off. Myth number 8, I have had high blood pressure for a long time. Why should I worry about it now? The truth is, high blood pressure can be asymptomatic, no symptoms for years until you start to have organ damage, then you'll have symptoms. So high blood pressure should be treated early so we don't have complications. Myth number 9, as long as my lower number, meaning the diastolic blood pressure, is good, I don't need to worry about the upper number, the systolic. That's very untrue. Systolic, diastolic, and pulse pressure, meaning the difference between the two, all have prognostic values. Now, systolic blood pressure has the best prognostic value. In the past, like the studies from the 70s and 80s, they focus on diastolic blood pressure, but this is no longer the case. Finally, myth number 10, blood pressure medications do not seem to work. They keep adding medications to get my blood pressure under control. So with age, atherosclerosis can get worse, and this may mean more blood pressure medications added. That's normal. Doesn't mean that the medications are not working. It means that you just need more medications to get blood pressure under control because the arteries are getting harder. There's hardening of the arteries or atherosclerosis. Now, there are many causes for resistant hypertension. Please go to video number 5 of this series. I'll provide a link, but not adhering to diet, exercise, weight loss, excessive alcohol drinking will all lead to resistant high blood pressure. I'm going to end here. We'll see you in the next video.